Mic check. Happy Passover, everybody online. We're getting started shortly. Put sevens in the chat if my volume sounds good. What's up, Elder? Put sevens in the chat if my mic sounds good. We've been having these technical difficulties. All praises. Check. Shalom to everybody. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. Kwam Yasharallah, happy Sabbath. Happy last day. Okay, fine. Good. Good. All right, brothers and sisters, all praise to the Most High. The last day of our Feast of Unleavened Bread. We're about to get started shortly, right? Thanks everybody for logging in. We got a good one today. I hope everybody had a great unleavened bread. Hope everybody had a great unleavened bread. All praises, man. It's the Lord's holy feast day, holy Shabbat. Let's do our roll call. Shalom, BOW Dallas, the building. Brother Zakar, good brother Zakar and his family out there in Vegas camp. Brother Brandon in Alabama. Shalom. Shalom, King. All praise. It's hard to be fine. The brothers were fine. They're in the back in the building. All praises. All right, we about to get it going. All right. Where's Tahar at so we can turn down the music? Hey, Tahar. Can somebody tell Tahar to, we about to get started. Everybody that's in the back, I'm going to make a quick announcement before we get started. Everybody, the back is only reserved for the ones serving the feast. So I need everybody in class. So if there's anybody in the back, tell them to come up here. If not, we're going to get started. So nobody should be in the back except if they have little children that need to be dealt with or that is asleep. All right. So shout out to everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started right now. So let's go ahead and rise, face towards the east, and send in our prayers. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh Shai, for allowing us to gather here together in the spirit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Lord, we ask that you forgive us of our sins and the sins of our forefathers. Lord, we ask that you continue to give us righteousness and give us a heart and a will to do righteousness. Lord, we ask that you protect us during this season, for we know that it is Passover season, which means it is wilderness season. We know that a lot of spirits fall in and out the truth during this time. So we ask that you give us the strength and the might and the courage to continue in your walk and in your faith. Lord, bless the reader and the teacher today. Put the spirit upon us to teach your people and to direct them in the last days with power, might, and courage. In your son's name, we humbly pray and forsake the water.
Abenau, Shabbat Shemayim, Aya Shamka, Malakuka, Tabata, Zaika, Aya Aisha, Baratata, O Aya Bashimayim, Nadanau, Takam Zah, Yom, Wasalaknau, Tarawatnau, Aslaknau, Tarawatnau, Wala'a, Tabayanau, Namisaimon, O Hamashanau, Man, Brad, Aya Laka, Amalaka, Wala'al, Brada, Bara, Ayam, Wadi'au, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thou art the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever. Amen.
All praises, man. All right, we here. Here. All praises to the Most High for that, right? All praises. Most High is worthy to be praised because we didn't have to be here.
Okay.
We could have been anywhere else. We could have been sick, hurt, or worse. Huh? Every day that we have another day to repent is a blessing from the Most High God. So we want to just thank him for that. All right. So today we got a good lesson entitled Surviving the Wilderness. So Passover we celebrate because of what? Why do we celebrate the Passover? What happened specifically to our enemies? What happened to our enemies? We destroyed our enemies, right? And then we praised God for it, right? And then we lived happily ever after. It's all right. It's good. It's good. Don't even worry about it. And then we lived happily ever after. What happened? What happened? Calm. It's naturally, it naturally looks off to the side. Yeah, calm. So what happened? We went into what? We went into the wilderness. And that's when the fun began. The wilderness is where the fun began. Right? But before we go there, I low-key don't even need a mic, huh? But before we go into the lesson, I want to read something real quick. Let's go to Exodus 15. And I'm going to actually read this. I'm going to read the whole chapter. We're going to Exodus chapter 15, verse 1. All right? And it reads, Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spoke, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider have he thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. Hint, hint. What does he become? Our salvation was what? Being saved from our enemies, if anybody needs to know that. He is my God, and I will prepare him a habitation. My father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts have he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, has dashed in pieces the enemy. And in the greatness of thy excellency, thou hast overthrown them that rose up against thee. Thou sentest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble. And with the blast of thy nostrils, the waters were gathered together. The flood stood upright as a heap, and the depths were cagled, in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoil. My lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword, my hand shall destroy them. Thou didst blow with thy wind, the sea covered them. They sank as lead in the mighty waters. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, amongst the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation. The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestina. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. The mighty men of Moab trembling shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them. By the greatness of thy arm, They shall be as still as a stone, till thy people pass over, O Lord, till the people pass over, which thou hast purchased. Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thy inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Lord, which thy hands have established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. For the horse of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and with his horsemen into the sea. The Lord brought again the waters of the sea upon them, but the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. And Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances. And Miriam answered them, sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider have he thrown into the sea. Get a most high hand clap. I'll praise. I have to read that. Now, Micaiah's not here. Micaiah's not here, but we need to make that a song. Speaking of Micaiah, he just walked in. All praises. Micaiah, we need to make this a song. Exodus chapter 15. All right. So we got homework. All right. We need to make this a song because when you really understand what we're reading, it's power. All right. And you got to think about it. After seeing all of that, after witnessing all of that, Israel still found a way to be stiff-necked. All right. And we're going to go into that today. Deshaun, pick up at verse 22. All right. So this is directly after the Red Sea.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 22. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water.
So they were 3 days in the wilderness, and they had no water for 3 days. Right? Read.
Verse 23. And when they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore, the name of it was called Marah. And the people murmured against Moses, saying, what shall we drink?
And the people murmured against Moses. Now, you just seen the power of the Most High God, and somehow, some way,
Still murmuring.
you still found a way to murmur. I'm hot. I'm thirsty. My feet hurt. My back hurt. Moses. Right? Israel found some way to complain. That's why I titled this Surviving the Wilderness. And then I questioned it, would you survive? Because we still them children today. Now, the key is I want to say something before we finish this off. Go to John chapter 4, verse 24. The elders taught me a lesson when I first got in the truth. All right. Every time around this year, you're going to find individuals that are going to fall into the same type of spirits every single year. It does not fail. Look around you. Every single year, somebody that's not here. Around Passover, it all seems to happen. Right? So it's a spirit. This is what we have to understand with the Most High. Let's read that.
It's the book of John, chapter 4, verse 24. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
So the Most High is a spirit. So we must worship him in spirit and in truth. So what that means is spirit is not bound to the confines that we're bound to. So when you read these words are spirit. And these words are manifest through us in our spirit. Okay? So we're going to identify. This lesson is going to be hopefully an encouraging one, but it's also going to be one to open our eyes, okay, to the time that we're in and what time we're on, right? So we're going to take the spirit of the story of us being in the wilderness, and we're going to apply that to our everyday lives being in the spiritual wilderness right now, okay? Because directly after the feast, after the celebration, after witnessing the power of the Most High, it only took 3 days. But only 3 days. Not even a week for Israel to start complaining. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, if I seen a sea part, I know dang sure we ain't about to die in this wilderness. Hey, I'm thirsty, but hey, you know, we didn't fast it for 2-3 days before Khan. Understand? So let's see what happened. So Israel started to murmur. Let's go back to Exodus 16. No, 15,
15, verse 25.
25. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 25.
Uh-huh.
And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet.
Uh-huh.
There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them, and said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes,
Read.
I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee.
See, so the Most High was trying them in that point. He was like, look, I want to see who this people is. I want to see who they are. It's kind of like, you know, at this time, the Most High was, what's the word I'm looking for? Not betrothed. They were in the courting phase. This is the courting phase right now. Most High got him out the wilderness. Got him out of Egypt. Now he's quit. Like, what type of woman am I about to marry right now? This is what the Most High is going to do. He's going to try them right now in the wilderness. All right. And the Most High is going to try you every time. He's going to try you, period, throughout the seasons. But every time, I'm telling y'all, around this Passover season, turmoil hit. Brothers arguing and fighting. Turmoil in your marriages. Turmoil among the sisterhood. Stress among your kids. Stress at your job. Every time around the same year, it just seems like a influx of councils that need to be had. Elders going to be having like 6 councils a day. So this is a time of us being spiritually in the wilderness, okay? Don't take this time lackadaisical, okay? So let's get from there. Let's go, keep reading.
God.
Oh, no. Let's go from there. Go to, 16 and 1. Go ahead.
16 and 1?
Yeah.
I'll skip 17, all right? 27, we didn't read 27.
Read 27 and then go to
The
16.
book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 27. And they came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the waters. Chapter 16, Exodus, from the top. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Sin,
Read.
which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th of the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt.
Read.
And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses.
There we go again, that murmuring spirit, that complaining again. You know, you find, I'm going to be honest, you find in this time the same type of spirits, murmuring and complaining. You start finding people, if you bring it down into 2026, people start complaining about stuff. People start murmuring about stuff. It's hot in this school. What's taking the food so long? Where's the water? The same stuff. It's only one bathroom. My kids is hot. Class was too long, even though we was late. Right? Class was too long. Oh, I was sleepy. I just got off the work, can't wait till class over so I can eat and go home and go to sleep. The same type of spirits all day, every day. We the same children of Israel. I told my wife today, putting this lesson together, I realized something. I said, the heathen, all they want to do is serve idol God. That's all the heathen want to do. All the heathen want to do is be perverse with idols. Israel, we complain. Don't nobody complain better than us. Who complain better? We complain. We complain. We complain. We complain. So they complaining against Moses again. Now you got to be careful. Identify this. I want you guys to take this story and identify yourselves. If this is you, you might want to ask yourself, would I be one of those ones complaining in the wilderness? Don't trick yourself and be like, nah, if I was born, I wouldn't do that, nah. Because you complaining sitting in this comfortable chair. Imagine, some of y'all just thought this chair ain't that comfortable. Imagine if you was in the wilderness, though. Imagine if y'all was in the wilderness, though, right? So don't trick yourself and think that you would not be complaining in the wilderness. We complain in the tabernacle. But we complain, we could go to the back and get some ice water right now. Israel, they was 3 days without water. But the Most High was trying them. So let's keep reading. Watch this. The story gonna get more intricate. So Israel complaining again. Read verse 2 from the top.
God, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 2.
Read.
And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the
Imagine
wilderness.
thousands of people murmuring at the same time to you. You imagine that? Like, you know, I'd be laughing with brothers. I'd be like, shoot, we dealing with a congregation probably of like what? We all come together like what? 70 souls with the kids probably. Imagine dealing with thousands of complaining. That'll drive a man crazy. It borderline almost did drive Moses crazy. That's why he hit that rock. Understand? Let's keep reading. Read. Watch this.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we have died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt.
They said we should have just let God let us die in Egypt. Y'all hear that? We should have just let the Most High kill us in Egypt. Moses, come on, Moses. It ain't you notice it ain't never good enough for Israel, right? They complaining. They said we should have just died. Let the Lord kill us in Egypt. Read.
Come. When we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full, for ye have brought us forth into this wilderness.
They said because at least when we was in Egypt, we had bread to eat. Can you think about a people like that? Like, man, at least when we was with the Egyptians, we had bread to eat to the full. You know, that's how some of us gonna feel when all hell break loose in America. And we really hit tribulation, and we really got to serve the Most High God and follow the Most High God. Some of us gonna miss America. Some of us gonna miss America. You know, that's how we are. We're conditioned to love our slavery. Look at this murmuring and complaining here, right? Watch this. Read.
God. And when we did eat bread to the full, for you have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill the whole assembly with hunger.
They're like, man, you brought us here to die by starvation.
No faith.
Moses, you brought us here to kill us, Moses. What you bring us out here for? Is it really even a God with you? You brought us here to die. That's what you did.
After what they just saw.
After what they just saw. You brought us here to die. After what they just saw. Moses, you brought us here to die. Watch this. Read.
God, verse 4. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no.
Imagine that. Your God said, I'm going to send food from heaven down to you. You imagine that? Your God said, I'm going to send food from heaven down to you so you can have something to eat. How could you be ungrateful? Sometimes I got to humble myself because I be, you don't want to, because right now, we talking right now, just reading the stories, but we don't know. We could be some of them same people. I just be like, you know what, Lord, if my spirit was revived at that time, I hope I wasn't one of the ones complaining. But you just never know. We are the children of these people. We're the same people. So when you look at this and you like, the Most High rained down bread from heaven to feed them. Water, fresh water wherever they are when there's no fresh water. Right? Watch this. Read.
Come, verse 5.
And fun fact, they didn't even have to be in the wilderness that long. The only reason why they was 40 years in the wilderness was because they kept complaining. Ain't that crazy? Most High had them. If you look at where they were at in the wilderness of Sinai and all them areas over there, they literally Israel is not that far, respectfully, from where Egypt is. 40 years that far. Think about it. They walked in circles for 40 years. They walked in the same areas for 40 years because of the complaining. That's some of you guys' answer right now. All you got to do is simply stop complaining, and maybe your problems in your life will go away. Maybe you need to stop complaining about everything, and then some of your problems will go away. Maybe you should be grateful for what you have. Most High, all he wanted them to do was be grateful and to love him. But what are they doing? They complaining again. So the Most High said, I'm going to rain down meat down from heaven. Or bread. And he gave them meat because he gave them quail. They complained about that. So first they was hungry. He sent meat down. Then they complained about not having no flesh. Then he sent them the quail. You know, we always find something to complain about. Let's keep reading. Read.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 5.
Read.
And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, at even, then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out of the land of Egypt. And in the morning, then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth your murmuring against the Lord. And what are we that ye murmur against us?
You're like, what are you, like, you murmuring against me and Aaron? What am I? You guys take this same type of mentality and think about it in today's time. When you in your congregations and you in your camps, stay humble. Don't murmur. Don't complain. Right? Because when you murmur and you complain, you're not murmuring against, let's say, me and Desha for the sake of us teaching this class, or whoever's in leadership. You're murmuring against the Most High God. You're not murmuring against, you know, you ever met that person, you know, like I said it before, but, you know, just those people, it's two type of people that my nerves can't take. It's two different types of people. I'm going to say one of them right now. I can't stand a person that didn't do nothing but complain about everything. Didn't do nothing but complain about everything. That's one person I can't stand. And this is how the children of Israel is. And you know who else can't stand that? The Most High. Can't stand that. You didn't do nothing but put your clothes on and show up to the feast. But somehow, some way, gonna find something to complain about. Can't stand people like that. And the Most High can't either. Normally, spirits like that, they don't last long in a body setting. Spirits like that don't last long in a body setting. And I'm going to tell you guys, the body that we're in, right, and in these seasons, it represents the wilderness. I'm going to show you why in a sec when we get through this lesson, right? Because if any of you guys have been away from the body for a long space of time, whether you were suspended or anything like that, it feel like you out. It don't feel good. When you're away from the body, see, don't take for granted the body. When you're by yourself, now you got two people. You got people that if their body felt, they don't feel like nothing because they never was in the truth to begin with. Then you got those people that was really in the truth, really working hard. Something might have happened. They had to take a sabbatical from the camp. Maybe they got suspended. They did something out of order. And when they end up coming back, it's like, brothers, I'm happy I'm back. Because when you go out there, it is nothing but temptation. Oh, yeah. And the temptation going to be times 10. You understand? But you got to be careful. Because how many of you guys, raise your hand if you believe these words. I believe these words. Some people might not believe these words, but I believe these words. And if you fall into certain types of temptation, sometimes that could be the end of your soul. So you got to be careful. So let's keep reading. Let's get some more of the murmuring and complaining. So this is direct. This is like a month later after we were delivered out of the hands of our enemies. Read.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 8.
Read.
And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, for that the Lord heareth your murmuring which ye murmur against him. And what are we?
Family, I want you guys to pay attention to Israel to learn what not to do. When you murmur in these seats, you're murmuring to the Most High, not to the BOW or the MOTC leadership. You're murmuring to the Most High. See, you might think you murmuring to us because you looking at us, but you ain't understanding that you murmuring really to the Most High. You know, yesterday we had Passover not too long ago, right? Oh, where's my lamb? My lamb not at my table yet. I didn't get no lamb yet. Why was that? As soon as the person come out that circle, excuse me, I need lamb. Then when you get your lamb, what's this little piece of lamb? I need more. Look at this little piece of lamb that they gave me. They gave me this little piece of lamb. This ain't even enough lamb. Where's the lamb? And look at their table. Look at all the lamb they got at that table. And they ain't give my lamb. Most High hate that. Most High hate that. You sound, it's like them. Do you guys know how hard it is to have a Passover feast? It's the hardest thing. If you've never, raise your hand if you ever threw a party. How hard is it to throw a party and host it? It's hard, ain't it? It's work, ain't it? Now imagine throwing a party that's the Most High's, where if you mess up, that's people's souls on the line. So that's pressure time 10. That means we can't break a bone in that lamb. We got to make sure that lamb is cooked right. We got to make sure it's put in that grill correctly. We got to make sure it's slaughtered right. We got to make sure everything going on with that lamb. Then we got to come back in here. We got to make sure there's enough unleavened bread for people. We got to make sure there's enough bitter herbs for people. And then I'm going to tell y'all something so y'all can be ready for next year. Passover is not a grubbing feast. Okay? You're not going to grub on Passover. You're not going to have, you know how tonight y'all going to fill y'all plates up? The Passover not like that. Passover is an intricate ceremony. So when you come to Passover, don't expect to have big chunks of just lamb, just like it lav spank and not like it. That's not the type of feast that Passover is. Passover is a ceremony it's not a ceremony for you to fill your belly. Now, of course, we're gonna try to eat as much lamb as we can, but I'm gonna be honest. Y'all wanna fill your bellies? Well, guess what? Passover dues might be a little bit more, so we can get 3 lamb. Know how much lamb costs? $500. So you want to fill your belly? Well, maybe we invest in 3 lamb, but then guess what? Passover do. Israel gonna find a way to complain against that. Now I got to spend too much money for Passover. Israel is never satisfied. I'm telling you, if you have that spirit, and me too. I'm making sure that I'm not, dissatisfied. Because the Most High have a way of humbling you. Understand? If you have that type of spirit, make sure you get that out. Because right now, we in the wilderness, family. All right? Watch this. Let's see what else they complain about. Read verse 8.
God, this is picking up on verse 8. For that the Lord heareth your murmuring, which ye murmur against him, and what are we? Mm-hmm. Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spake unto Aaron, say, unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked towards the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread.
So the Most High was like, look, I heard they murmurings. You know what? In the morning, they going to eat flesh. I'm going to make them full. I'm going to give them food to eat. Con? Did we live happily ever after that? Nope. Nope. Israel still ain't happy. I'm going to show you. Let's go to Exodus 17. Israel crazy. Let's go to 17:1. Israel is crazy. I'm going to be honest. We crazy. We can be crazy at times. Let's read this in Exodus 17:1. Read.
Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys, according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, give us water that we may drink.
Moses, give us water. Y'all know what the word chide means in the Hebrew? That word, I'm going to read that in the Strong's definition, right? Go ahead, you can read the Strong's.
Strong's definition for chide, to make complaint, to quarrel, complain, contend, debate, plead, rebuke, strive thoroughly.
You see that? Strive, rebuke, complaint, debate, contend.
They was pressing Moses.
They was pressing him. Why you just can't do this? Why you can't just get another branch and put it in? Why you can't do what we gonna talk about? See, you need to, Moses, what you need to do.
It never fails. Every time we go somewhere, ain't no damn water.
Ain't no water. Man, this boy Moses, every time we just never got no water.
You sure the Lord leading his steps?
Man, I don't know. And this the worst complainer. Man, I don't know what Moses talking about. Moses never got no water. And Moses always, man. And then, yeah, you know what? You're right. We should rally up a rally and have a vote and see what we want to do with Moses because he got us in the wilderness to die. That's Israel for you. That's Israel for you. Israel be a piece of work. That's why y'all got to be careful with that debate spirit too, Israel. I gotta be careful with that debate spirit. That debate spirit ain't of the Most High. I'm gonna be honest. When you always gotta debate and be right, sometimes I gotta check myself. You understand? Sometimes you ain't gotta always be right, Israel. Even when you know you right, some things I was watching the show, my wife, and I think I was right about something, and I was gonna say, you know what? No, you were. I was like, it don't even matter if I'm right or not. It don't even matter. Sometimes it don't even matter if you're right. It don't even matter if you're right. What's the point of always being right? You ever met that person that always got to be right? I used to be like that a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. Always got to be right. That's an irritating person. I had to look inside myself when I was younger, Rata, and I had to realize you was probably irritating, Rata. You always got to be right. You ain't always got to be right. It's okay to be wrong sometimes, or sometimes it's okay just to be quiet. I think that's the best, just being quiet sometimes. But see, Israel, they chided with Moses, meaning it wasn't like a small complaint. It was like a strong complaint, right? Let's see what happened. Read.
Verse 2. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me?
Moses like, why you chiding with me? What 50 Cent say? What you for? Why you chiding with me? Like I'm here with y'all. Like I'm walking with y'all. Like
I gotta have as much faith as y'all.
Right. If not more. Because y'all reliable to kill me out here. We're gonna see that almost took place. Keep reading.
Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water.
Somebody said I had to take a sip after I said that comment where I was right about my rib. You stupid. Go ahead.
And then verse 3, chapter 17, Exodus. And the people thirsted there for water. And the people murmured against Moses and said, wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst?
They like, Moses, you brought us out of Egypt to kill us and our children. Read.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me.
They was complaining so much that they were about to stone Moses. Can you imagine that? All those people was about to grab him up and stone him. They hated Moses for what did Moses do to them? Moses didn't even do nothing. You ever notice that? Like the people that be trying to do the best for you be the ones getting hated the most. Like I don't even do nothing but try to help you. You hate me? For what? I didn't do nothing. Every time y'all complained about something, I gave it to you. The Most High gave it to you. Now Moses telling the Lord, they about to try to kill me. Can you imagine that? They're about to kill him? Watch this. Read.
Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rods, wherewith thou smotest the river. Take in thy hand and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock of Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel.
Read.
And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel.
Read.
And because they tempted the Lord, saying, is the Lord among us or not?
Imagine that. Is God with you or not? You know how condescending that is? Is God with you or not? Is God with you? Like, bro, I don't think God with you. Is he with you or not? Like, can you give us water or not? I mean, didn't you just
like every time though? Like
every time.
You got water this time for everything good. It's like Israel forget their blessings as soon as some hard time come upon them.
And it's like you ever met somebody like that? Like, didn't you just deliver us out of Egypt?
Yeah.
Didn't you just part the Red Sea? You can't give us no water. They chiding with him. So the Most High, like, all right, he's taking note of this. He's taking note of this. Keep reading. Watch this. Read.
Verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill.
And of course, you always going to have our enemies trying to kill us too as well, right? Let's go from there. That's all I need. So Israel loved complaining. They love complaining. Let's go to Exodus chapter 18, verse 13.
The book of Exodus chapter 18, verse 13. And it came to pass on the morrow, that Moses sat to judge the people.
Oh, and don't forget, yeah, they chiding with Moses, right? But don't forget the beef they got between each other now. We talking about them getting at it with Moses. Now imagine what they got between each other now. He stole my shoe. He took my coat. She took my headband. I don't like him because I think he don't like me. Well, he looked at me, so I thought he didn't like me.
That evil suspicion spirit.
Well, my husband did this. Well, my wife did that. That brother looked at my wife too long. Well, that brother looked at... Like, imagine what Moses... He had to judge the people. It said that he judged the people day and night. So imagine not only is they chiding with him, but now he got to listen to everybody's burdens. Now bring that into 2026. I can't stand an inconsiderate person that call me, but I'm super busy, keep calling me. Don't even want nothing, just want to shoot the stuff. And I'm like, man, I know this brother ain't, I don't have time. And then the brother leave you a voice note. I thought you was a leader in Israel. You ain't a leader in Israel. You Paul, you don't care about the people. I'm like, you have no idea what the day in the life of a Ratazan even feel like. Like, you have no idea. I've been trying to contact brothers and brothers ain't saying, you ain't saying. And then the brother be having other brothers' numbers, but he wanted, I understand, want to talk to me. I get it, but I don't have time to be like, yeah, so what about them Lakers? I don't have that time, like, to be just sitting down like, yeah, what's up? You good? You okay? How was your foot? Your foot all right? Yeah, okay. God, all right. Make sure you ice it. Make sure you... I don't have time for that. I'm on a go. So imagine that. You know, you don't know how I feel when you get like 7 missed calls from different people going through different chaotic stuff. That's what it feel like. But what I'm going through, or what this brother in leadership going through, or what the elders have been through, it ain't nothing compared to what Moses was going through. Moses was judging thousands of people every day from sun up to sundown, to where Jethro, his father-in-law, was like, look, if you don't stop something and set up leaders, you're going to die. Because you're a man. You're not built to do this by yourself. Imagine that. I'm telling you, if y'all don't know, look, I love y'all. Sometimes if Rata don't answer the phone, it's not personal. Be crazy. You got to think about it. You get on Facebook, you got people, can you call me? Can you call me? You got Instagram. Can you call me? Can you call me? Can you call me? You got emails. Can you call me? Can you call me? Then you got your own cap. Right, I need to talk to you. That's a lot. And then you got the kids. Dad. You got the wife. It's a lot. Then you got your job. Then you got your bill collectors. You know how y'all got bills? I got some of those. I got those too. So just imagine the heavy toll of Moses. That's why brothers be wanting to a lot, those brothers that got that just want to lead people's spirit. That's cool, but then understand that heavy is the head that wear that crown. It's heavy, man, and it's tiring. And imagine Moses was going through that same thing. I'm telling y'all, in this season of Passover, every single year is the most councils. Every single year. It never fails. It just be random. It'll be like a person that was good all year from Pentecost till Passover, and then the spirit just drop on that person and just be different. Like, what's wrong with that, Jay? I don't know. Jay just tripping out. Be random. Like, it's to the point where the more longer you get in this truth, the more you just not gonna, it's just not gonna phase you when brothers leave. It's just, you can tell how senior a person is in the truth by how they react when a person leaves the camp. Just how I go. We got to keep moving out. Then you got that one brother that be super sad. Like, are you good? Yeah, that was my brother. I need some time. You're gonna be all right, huh? It's all right. You're gonna lose more than that. You're gonna lose more than that in this truth. I guarantee it. This the wilderness, especially at this time. Y'all gonna have to gird your loins at this time, for real. It's a lot going on. Probably some of y'all lives right now. Welcome to Passover season, baby. What it is. Behind on bills, welcome to Passover season. Kids acting up unusually, welcome to Passover season. Wife and husband at odds, welcome to Passover season. Constraints at work, lost a job, welcome to Passover season. Welcome to Passover season. I understand this is real. This is real life. So let's go from there. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Yeah,
Book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 13. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening.
Read.
And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto evening?
From morning unto evening. That make me feel bad, not gonna lie. He was doing that from morning to evening.
Verse 15.
Read.
And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws.
You see that? So if anybody got a op between each other, anybody got a discrepancy amongst each other, so on and so forth, Moses was handling all that. Read.
Verse 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee. For this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone.
So the Most High, if you keep on reading down, gave wisdom through his father-in-law to have certain leadership put in place. You can't do this alone. I mean, if you're really going to do it, we really doing it. We're really gathering together and gathering the people together. Like, this is not for play for us in here. Like, we're really gathering and serving the Most High together. So if you're doing it the way that we're supposed to do it, these things are natural to feel. This is why you're supposed to have leadership set up and different brothers that are capable to be in positions to be able to take some of that slack off of one another, because it's hard. You understand? It's a hard task to have to be a leader in that way, especially in the season of trial and tribulation. You know, this is a hard season. This is a hard time of the year, typically, right? So you want to keep your head on straight, because as we about to read, sometimes, you know, a lot of us, you know, might not understand that we might be in the scope of Satan to get sniped out of here. So we have to be careful. It's a serious business here. Now, let's go from there. So that was 18 and 13 through, okay, that's all we need. That's all we need right there. Go to Luke 22 and 31. Let's read that real quick. Let's go to Luke 22 and 31. I want to remind you guys of something. Let's read this.
The book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31.
Read.
And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you.
You see that? Every single person in this room, Satan desires to have you. Every single person that is online, watching online, Satan desires to have you. He desires to have you. You know what a desire is? It's a strong emotional feeling of want. He strongly desires you. He wants your children. He wants your wife. He wants your family. He wants you. He desires you strongly. And where is the battle fought? The battle is fought within your mind. That's where the battle is fought. So if you're going through like patches in your life where you're wavering in the spirit, and you can tell when a brother or sister is wavering in the spirit.
Ciao.
You understand? You can tell when a brother and sister is wavering in the spirit. It's not hard to tell. You can tell. Brothers start off strong in the spirit. Sisters start off strong in the spirit. Next thing you know, brother and sister, they don't be there as often. Something's taking their attention away. Something's taking their attention away from the works of the Lord. Something's drawing them away from God. Something's taking their presence away. You can kind of see it when you see him in person. You can kind of see it in their face. You kind of look at him like, yeah, sister, brother, he not moving with that same urgency that they had. And then if you really watch, you can kind of tell. Like you could talk among yourself, and you could be like, yeah, that person's on the way out. It's the truth. You can kind of tell, like, yeah, that person's probably not going to be here that much longer. It's the truth. It's the truth. You can tell how they move. You know, and it's scary because it could be any of us in here. It could be any of us in here. I've seen some strong brothers. I mean, the elders, they can tell you better than me. They seen strong brothers. What was that brother name y'all said was mighty in the spirit, and then he was living on Venice Beach? What was that brother? Zion. But elders told me that was like one of the most powerful teachers that they seen. Brother was fervent in the spirit. You know? Next thing you know, the brother, what even happened? Get a mic to the elder. Can you tell the people how fervent that brother was? Matt, can you get an elder that mic? Just so y'all will know that this is real. Because you can be the strongest brother. The Most High, Satan gets you. Go ahead, elder.
Actually, me and a brother came together. Knows on the West Coast. And it was certain before we were introduced to the truth. Very fervently, then of course, once I led us to the spirit. And it came to pass, long story short, he had never left California, but when the brother that taught us initially went back to New York, he said, I'm going back to New York with you. So he went back to New York and made his home there for about maybe 3 or 4 months. Got deeply involved with the brothers back there. Primary teacher back there, and they sent him back to the West Coast where he opened up a school for them out here. He had all kinds of lectures. He was very well versed in the scripture. He was the leader of the school. So as time passed, next thing I know, falling out. This is about maybe, 7 years, maybe 2 years later, found out that he was living on the beach homeless. He had left the truth. He and his son was living on the beach, Santa Monica, and nobody could figure out.
What happened? Nobody knew what happened.
Basically, I think he got seduced by some spirits, just like I'm talking this comprehension of the spirit. Satan desires to have him, and definitely Satan took him out. Because the next thing you know, after discovering that he was living homeless on the beach. Matter of fact, he was living homeless on the beach with his son.
And he actually told his son one day, when his son turned, I think, when his son turned 18, like that, he told his son, son, I gotta go one way and you gotta go another way. And he and his son even stood up. So, you know, the whole story, right now, you never know. This brother was high esteem. Matter of fact, he was a brother, that was a brother of my Christian, who was very well versed in scriptures and history, the history of thought. And they were siblings, you know, the two brothers was Bible siblings, you know, Agariah and Allah and Ayan and Allah. Next thing you knew, the younger brother, which was Zion, said, you just fell off the tree.
Crazy.
You just fell off.
If you guys didn't hear the elder, and I know I'm gonna let the other elder bring it out too.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys,
I'm sorry. Let me interject.
Okay, go on.
I'm just reminded of that. I think the pivotal point was, there was a sister who was known at that time as a prophetess. And she had a dream. She had a program at that time, early days of the internet. And the dream that she had was about a lot of the heads of Israel at that point in time. And her dream was she saw brothers in the kingdom judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And she actually said she did not see this brother, Zion. And that really like shook him up. I think that was the initial point of the reflection that made him go off. Because when he heard that dream, I was like, after the fact, I was listening to the story. I'm like, that brother was so convicted in the truth. Now he's going to listen to a prophetess and her dream that he was not on the judgment board of Israel. And when he heard it, as I said, he just fell off the truth.
Hey, and Salakia family, if you couldn't hear online, basically to recap, the brother Zion was a strong, powerful brother. And, I guess what led to his downfall was him having this dream. Or no, the prophet is having a dream and listening to it. Give me, what's that in Sirach real quick? It's the scripture in Sirach about be careful of dreams. Where is that at? It's in, hold on one second. Beware dreamers, I believe. Where is that at in Apocrypha? If somebody can find that, it's in Ecclesiasticus though.
I don't know if this is the one you want.
Is it in Ecclesiasticus?
Yeah.
Read it real quick. Read it real quick. Read it real quick. Hold on. Are you done with the mic, Elder? Or you want to? Oh yeah, Con. Hold on one second. Get the mic. Salakia online. We're gonna get this audio thing fixed. Don't worry about it. All right. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 7. For dreams have deceived many.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
They have failed that put their trust in them.
Be careful with dreams, y'all. That's real. He put his trust in what she said and he believed it. I'm going to be honest with you. I live by a motto. Y'all want to know my motto? Somebody be like, Ratazan, I had a dream and you wasn't there. Well, I'll let the Lord gonna have to physically take me out of it. I'm not going to go myself, though. Like, I'm not going to go myself. Like, something going to have to happen to where I'm maybe, God forbid, taking out my life or something. But what I'm not going to do is start thinking in my head and be like, oh, I guess I got to, oh, God. Israel, don't kill yourself. I think what we can take from that story, the strong, powerful brother in the truth, early 90s, right? Strong, powerful brother, early 90s. What we could take, knew the scriptures, and I'm convinced that nobody, as far as how the elders knew the scriptures back then, I mean, we got more information available to us today, but the way they knew it back then was not even on the par with how sharp they were. So imagine how sharp that brother was. But you know what took him out? Sometimes your own mind can take you out. Overthinking can take you out. Israel overthink too much. Get out of your head. Get out of there. Get out of there. Stop doing that. Start thinking, and next thing you know, your mind going and going and going, and you like in the twilight zone. I'd have snapped, brother, you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I just get out of your head. Sometimes it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just do what God said do. That's it. You get fired from your job, guess what? Do what God said do. What'd he say? Fear God and do what? You sad because you ain't got a wife? Do what God say do. What'd he say do? Fear God and keep his commandments. You feel somebody's out to get you? Do what God say do. Fear God and keep his commandments. Because when you take things into your own hands, that's when you get destroyed. When you start taking stuff, sometimes you got to just let stuff be. Right? Is that all of that?
There's some more.
Read a little bit more.
Sirach chapter 34, verse 1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. Whoso regarded dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow. Man, we don't regard, hey, look, any type of negative dream that come to me, we don't regard it. It is what it is. And what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to help it come to pass. For sure not. You got to have that same mindset. If Jacob wrestled with an angel, you got to believe that. You got to wrestle with the spirit too. The spirit is in your mind. So, the point is, you got to be careful. Let's go back to Luke chapter 22, verse 31 real quick. Luke chapter 22, verse 31. The Lord says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. You know what? Most High has prayed for us. Right? Let's go from there. Go to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. Don't think it's strange, Israel, when you're going through whatever trial and tribulation you're going through. Like some strange thing has happened to you. If anything, expect it. Expect it. When you come to serve the Most High, guess what? Prepare yourself for tribulation and expect it. Because the Most High want to take you out. I could do testimonies the same way the elder did testimonies. I could do testimonies like that too. When you knew brothers, fervent in the spirit, had all the gift and ability in the world, gift of gab, knew the precepts, could recall the scriptures. I know a handful of Jakes right now, sharp. And when you talk to them today, they just a shell of themselves. It's not the same anymore. It's like, and I think the scary thing is when you don't realize it, when the spirit is taken from you. When you don't realize, when you just look up and it's been 5 years and you look around and then you start, you might wear your fringes still, but you start winking at certain folly. Because you don't have a body around you to tell you. So you actually don't even realize, you still got your fringes on. You still got, still got your beard. But then you might have forgot to get gas on the Sabbath. And you like, just get gas real quick. Wink at your followers. The next thing you know, that one little time of getting gas turn into reneging on something else, and then reneging on something else, and then reneging on something else, and then reneging on something else. And then you might see brothers and be like, hey, Shalom, Mark, I'm good. But in your heart, I'm not right because I've been really breaking the law. Leaving a body of believers is the worst thing you can do in this world. Guarantee you. Don't trick yourself. You fall into that temptation and you look up and be like, wow, I used to be on fire like this. Now that fire is gone. I think that's the scariest thing for me. I hope the Lord never take the fire away. I hope he never take the fire away. Never take that away, because once he started taking that fire away, and the fire, let me tell y'all something. The fire is not about feeling good. No, it's not about emotion. Sometimes,
You don't think sometimes I wake up in the morning, or anybody in here wake up in the morning, you guys feel it yourself. Sometimes you're not going to want to get out of bed. Sometimes you might not want to go to class. Sometimes you might not want to teach class. Sometimes you might not want to read for class. Sometimes you might not want to stand post hot in the sun. 90 degrees. Brothers are sweating, hot. Just look around, sisters. You know, brothers that don't go street teaching. Just one day I want y'all on a hot day. Just look at the brothers that went street teaching. You're going to see them like this. It's hard. You don't see brothers like this. They be fighting. Look at that brother. He about to give it the ghost. Look at that brother. That's because brothers putting that work. But brothers, embrace that. Embrace that. That means you working, brothers. That means you working. Embrace that. Embrace that feeling of work for the Most High. Because that's what you're doing for the Lord. Don't be that comfortable, Jake. He comfortable on the Sabbath. He want to sleep till 2 in the afternoon. He ain't did nothing. Well, the scriptures say rest, but did you read today? It is a rest day, but did you read? What did you do today? Did you sleep all day? Or you was on your phone all day? But you watch movies all night? It's a rest. Did you pray? Did you do anything to the Lord today? Or you didn't? Oh, you just slept at 2 o'clock, huh? You was watching anime all day? Playing video games all day? What you was doing? Did you take a shower today? You wash your face? For real, you got some brothers that, you know, they use the Sabbath as an excuse to be lazy. No, it's a rest day, absolutely. But you got to give back to the Most High God. You got to give back to the Most High God. Right? Let's read this. Let's go keep reading from 1 Peter 4:12 one more time.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Don't think it's strange, Israel. Read.
But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
That's why I said, brothers, when y'all tired, rejoice. You taking part in Christ's suffering. When you're going through things, rejoice. You taking part in Christ's suffering. Rejoice. All right, rejoice in the Most High. Now let's go from there. Now let's watch this. Let's get back to the story. Let's read Exodus chapter 20 and verse 18. Now watch this. 20 and 18. We make a good time.
18?
Yeah. Exodus chapter 20, verse 18.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 18.
Now this is when the Most High is about to go into the heaven. I mean, not the heavens. This is when Moses is about to go into the mountain to commune with the Most High, right? Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 18.
Read.
And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die.
So the Most High had to show him his power again.
And now they scared.
Now they scared. Most High showed them his power. Now they nervous. They like, Moses, no, we don't want to talk to the Most High. You go talk to him. Y'all got to understand, do y'all understand that we serve a terrible God? Yeah.
Fair, but terrible.
Very fair, but very terrible. We don't serve like that, my children, come to me, little ones. Jesus of Nazareth. Like, we don't serve that God. That's a homosexual God. That white Jesus Christ, that ain't Christ, Caesar Borgia, that's a homosexual God. We don't serve him. We serve a God that when Christ turned around and he spoke to the soldiers that was trying to get him, how many soldiers was it that came to get him? It was like a battalion or something, wasn't it? Huh? It was a battalion. How much is a battalion? That like 30 men? It was a large. Okay, so when y'all read the story of Yahweh Shai when he was about to get betrayed, it wasn't like just 5 soldiers. It was how many soldiers?
300 to 1,000.
300 to 1,000 soldiers. Let's just go with the low end. 300 men. So do y'all think that why y'all think it took 300 men? Hey, I need y'all to send 300 Roman soldiers to go get that one man. I let you know what type of man he was. They knew. And when he spoke, it said when he said, "Here I am," they all jumped back. Like they all flew back.
It says the estimate due to a Roman cohort, Roman records as far as how much a cohort is, said it's 300 to 600 armed men.
Armed on top of that. Sound like the police where they got to send 20 cops on one dude. One dude, like 20, man. And what gets me is when it be women. I'm like, why you got all the cops for that one woman? But if you can see the power, Yahushua says, when they asked him or was looking for him and he spoke to them and said, I believe he said, "Here I am," or something to that extent, and they all flew back with the power of his voice. So we don't deal with no soft God. This is a very terrible God, but a very fair God. Now, let's get some more of this. Let's read that Exodus 20 and 18 again.
This is Book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off.
Read.
And they said unto Moses, "Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die." And Moses said unto the people, "Fear not, for God has come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, and ye sin not." And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was.
Now, let me ask you a question. If y'all see that, what's y'all next thought? Let me be right? What y'all think Israel did? No, what you think Israel did? They didn't just do the opposite. They did the complete opposite. They started making a golden calf. They said Moses is dead.
Behold,
Aaron, make us the calf. After you see something like that, you gonna say, "All right, that was scary for a little bit. Make that calf." That's madness. Let's go there. Go to Exodus 32 and 1. Watch this.
the book of Exodus, chapter 32.
So all of that chapter is just Moses getting instruction for the children of Israel, right? So now let's pick back up at verse 32.
Exodus chapter 32, verse 1.
Read.
And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, "Up, make us gods, which shall go before us."
You just seen the Most High, thunder and lightning. What are you talking about? Make us gods.
And that's how Israel is today, though. Israel go through something and be praying to God, fervent prayer, and they'll get a little break from their
affliction,
and they right back doing the same thing they was doing before.
Ain't that like Jake? Ain't that like Jake? Sound just like our people, man.
And that's why the Lord got to keep us in constant conflict sometimes. That's the only thing that keep you close unto him. Because as soon as you get a little bit of wiggle room, you back to the Father.
Back to the Father. Watch this. Read. We gotta read this story. So let's get to it. Right? Go ahead.
Make us gods which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us out of the land of Egypt, we would not what is become of him.
We don't know what happened to him. He gone. He gone, Aaron. We need you to get up and make us some gods.
Crazy.
Whenever you gotta make a god, that's not a god. Hey, Mac, man, let's make a god. Like what?
Let's design a God.
Let's design a god. But that's what people do today. That's what Christianity is. Christianity just took away the actual statue or the actual figure that they worship.
They put the moniker of Christ in front of it.
But what they do is they make God whatever they want. God love me. You homosexual? God love me like I am. You a prostitute? You pray over the money you just got.
Over the book.
For real. They got prayer circles in the club, strip club.
In the back with the in the locker room praying.
Yeah, praying. You make God whatever you want. You want to eat pork? Make God in your brain however you want. Pray over it. Well, my God said I gotta just pray over it. Well, you right. Your God did say that. That ain't what my God said. We don't worship the same God. I know we don't. Because we don't. My God has rules, regulations to make me a better man. Your God lets you do whatever you want to do. You understand? Watch this. Read.
God. Verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives.
Now Aaron listened because he was scared.
Of your sons. I mean, they were about to stone Moses. So Aaron like, shit, I ain't about to get stoned.
Yeah. Sound just like Jake, don't it?
Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. And all the people break off the golden earrings which were in their ears and brought them unto Aaron. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Some dang calf, like a goat, like a cow, just a calf. Like, who wants to worship that? Not even make sense to me. Can't do nothing for you. Just a calf, right? Read.
And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation and said, tomorrow is a feast to the Lord.
Didn't even do nothing. Tomorrow is the feast of the Lord. Some of y'all just got done celebrating Easter.
Just creating feast days.
Just creating stuff out of the sky. We're going to get the bunnies and the eggs. We're going to have fun. Some of them was laughing. The grocery store was packed yesterday. Boy, I hated going shopping at the grocery store yesterday. Sometimes I've been, you've been in the truth for so long, you forget it's a folly day. The store's so crowded. Oh, it's Easter today. Or it's closed. Lines didn't make no sense. We was all the way in the aisle. Yeah. All the way in the back of the aisle. Israel love they false gods. Watch this. Keep reading.
And just a side note, coming out of Egypt, you see over there in the Hamite culture, they regard cattle to a high standard.
Yeah.
So they're making a golden calf. That's something they picked up out of Egypt.
They want to go back home.
Yeah.
Basically. That's basically what they saying. I want to go back to Egypt. Right? Watch, read.
Verse 6, chapter 32, Exodus. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play.
They was having a party. Man, y'all know what the sad thing about this whole story is? This is the first time outside of them actually leaving Egypt that they was happy.
Worshiping idols.
Think about it. If you read the full story, you don't see nowhere where they was like they rose up to play. They was either murmuring or complaining or scared. Other than when they was leaving out of Egypt to begin with. Those are only two times from that point that they was happy. They complained and murmured against Moses. He doing miracles like giving them water out of a rock. They still not happy. They getting bread from heaven. They still not happy. He built a golden calf. They happy. They rose up to play. Israel make me sick. For real. Israel make me sick sometimes.
That's why the Lord said, how long you simple ones. This is a simple mindset. It's stupid.
It's stupid. Like, I would have been happy. I would have been playing when manna came down. Like, Most High made. Imagine that. That's why the Most High God said this wicked generation will not see a sign from me. So y'all ever want to know why? Well, why God don't ever? Because he did that already. God already did that. You know, you get those people, well, why God just don't do something to let me know he real? He already did that. And you still didn't listen. Now you either going to believe or not. And then when he finally shows himself again, it's over with. It's like, we ain't playing these games no more. He already didn't show you miracles. He already did that. He not doing that no more. You either believe or not. That's what the Most High said. Watch this. Keep reading.
God. Exodus chapter 32, verse 7.
Come.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Go get thee down, for thy people which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
Read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people.
Now the Most High done had enough. He like, all right, I didn't seen this people. This is a stiff-necked people. I'm tired of these people now. Read.
Come. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them,
Read.
and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation.
Now this is a testimony to Moses' spirit. Because the Most High, Moses could have been like, shoot, you gonna use me to be the one?
The Moabites?
Yeah, Moabites.
The Moabites?
I guess that's how you say it. Mosesites. Moses was like, so I'm gonna be, so no more Abraham, Isaac, it's gonna be Moses and then
Moses on down.
Moses on down. Moses could have been like, man, shoot, go ahead, Lord. Yeah, and plus they be complaining anyway, Lord. That's a testimony that Moses is love. See, because no matter how much, and I'm being funny when I say this, but serious at the same time, no matter how much y'all complain, I still love you. No matter how much they complain, Moses was still like, you know what? You can't do that, Lord. If you do that, let's see what Moses said. Read.
Come. And Moses besought the Lord his God, and said, Lord, why doeth thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, For mischief did he bring them out, to slay them in the mountains?
And then you're going to have a bad name among the heathen. They're going to be like, ha ha. So they did all of that just to get killed. Right? Read.
And to consume them from the face of the earth? Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou swearest by thy own self, and saidest unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven.
See, Moses was getting tried too. Because the Most High picked Moses for a reason. Moses was like, look, I got love for my people. I don't want to see them destroyed. But Israel, let me show y'all something though. Just because you got love for your people, don't mean that there ain't a judgment. Because sometimes brothers take the love word, and the love word mean no judgment, no held accountable. Nah, there always has to be a judgment. Because love
Is judgment.
is judgment. That's what love is. That's what love is. Correction. Watch what the Most High, watch what Moses did. Read.
I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and all this land that I have spoken of will I give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. And the Lord repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people.
All right, read verse 15.
And Moses turned and went down from the mount, and the two tables of the testimony were in his hand. The tables were written on both their sides, on the one side and on the other were they written.
Read.
And the tables were the work of God, and the writing was the writing of God graven upon the tables. And when Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses,
So Moses came and met with Joshua, because he took Joshua with him.
There is a noise of war in the camp.
Joshua was like, man, there's war in the camp right now. Moses, what's going on? Can you imagine how hot Moses was? Imagine Moses like walking down like, and Joshua was like, Moses, what's going on? It's a war in the camp. Moses like, there ain't no war.
Shaking his head.
There ain't no. You ever seen somebody that's hot? They getting up and you see him like mobbing to the. That's how Moses was. He was hot. See, that's why, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, you can love your people, but when your people do wrong, you gotta hold them accountable for that. You gotta hold them accountable for that. You can't pat them on the back. It's all right, I'll be all right. Your brothers and sisters gotta feel ashamed when they do something that adverse against the commandments of the Most High God. That's what love is. Moses was hot. Now watch Joshua, like it must be a war or something going on, right? Watch this, read.
Come.
Uh-huh.
And he's verse 18.
Uh-huh.
And he said, it is not the voice of them that shout for mastery, neither is it the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing do I hear.
He like, I hear singing. When have we heard singing since they left Egypt?
Just complaining.
You ain't heard nothing but complaining from these people. Now they singing because of a calf? Watch this, read.
And it came to pass as soon as he came nigh unto the camp that he saw the calf and the dancing. And Moses' anger waxed hot.
Moses was hot, read.
And he cast the tables out of his hands and brake them beneath the mount. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the fire and ground it to powder and strawed it upon the water and made the children of Israel drink
He
of it.
made the children of Israel drink that. How many of y'all follow Moses? Some of y'all too soft to follow Moses. Moses, now that's a little too, you can't make them drink that gold, Moses.
Make sure y'all don't use it again.
How many of y'all think y'all ready to follow Moses now? When Moses got hot, he broke it down, melted it down, put it in a liquid form and made them drink it. That's how hot he was. That's how mad he was. Understand? That reading this, it just make me think, like, especially being like the leader of a camp, because, you know, and I'm gonna just be honest, like during times of tribulation, and I'm talking about in today's time when we're going through our trials and our tribulations, and there's offenses in the camp and things of that nature, and brothers have a judgment that's out, and the judgment is only, hey, you gotta sit out for a period of time, and then brothers have the nerve to feel like that's not fair, but Moses made them drink metal. Moses made them drink metal. Y'all see, y'all don't understand, like, the men of God and the Most High, like, when it comes to this truth, it's no joke, and judgment is swift. But that's not all he did, though. Let's keep reading. Read.
Come. Verse 23.
No,
Verse
20.
Verse 21.
Yeah.
Exodus chapter 32, verse 21.
Yeah.
And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? And Aaron said, let not the anger of the Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people.
He like, y'all know, you know, that's typical Jake. Aaron, why did you make this golden calf? Well, you know how they are. Now Aaron blaming them. You know how they are, Moses. I mean, they was asking for the cow. I didn't know where you was at. It's not my fault.
You didn't mean anybody to stone me.
They was about to kill me. I didn't know what to do. Moses, you left me down here. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? Don't be mad at me. I didn't know what to do. Read.
Thou knowest the people, that they are set on mischief. For they said unto me, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And I said unto them, whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it to me. Then I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf.
Read.
And then Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me.
See, this is a cold game right here. And I'm going to tell y'all, you guys have to have this same mentality. I'm going to be real honest with y'all tonight. In this present wilderness that we're in right now, especially in this season, when you see friends and family members and brothers and sisters that leave this truth, you got to put a fine line between you and them. You got to be willing, and you got to have thick skin, and you can't be soft when you see your brothers and sisters, maybe they start wavering from the Most High, and there had to be a judgment that's given to them, because I'm going to show y'all in the scriptures, like, we're not putting people to death right now. Of course not. But when a brother and sister get a judgment and they got to get excommunicated out of the camp, there is no, oh, that's still my brother. I'm going to still make sure he all right. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You wronged the people, but it's okay. I forgive you. In the wilderness, it was none of that. You know what was happening in the wilderness? You know what was happening in the wilderness? Let's read. What happened in the wilderness? Watch this, read. Watch this, read.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 32,
Uh-huh.
verse 23.
Yep.
For they said unto me, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for Moses, this man brought us out of the land of Egypt, we would not what's become of him.
Read.
And I said unto them, whosoever have gold, let them break it off. So they gave it to me. Then I cast it into the fire, and they came out this calf.
Read.
Verse 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies, then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Lord's side, let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, thus saith the Lord God of Israel,
Read.
put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor.
He said, go kill your brother. Go kill your best friend. Anybody that is going off out of the way or is transgressing this word. And of course, we talking about people that know better. He said, go out and slay them. Now, we're not killing nobody in today's time, but you got to have that same mentality now when you keeping the commandments of the Most High God and you in your whatever organization you in, and a brother move fraudulent, you can't pacify that brother's fraudulentness or that sister's fraudulentness by saying, it's all right, yeah, I know, yeah, but I forgive you. At this time, he said, go, and it's cold what he said, because he said it wasn't like they was killing people that was not dear to them. He said, go slay your companion, go slay your brother, go slay all the people that you know specifically, whether they close to you or not, go slay them right now. And I'm going to show you how that same mentality has to be brought forth back within today's time, because you're going to have brothers that move fraudulent in today's time the same way. But we're going to finish this and then we're going to get Corinthians chapter 5. Read that.
And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men.
3,000 men. Read.
For Moses had said, consecrate yourselves today to the Lord, even every man upon his son and upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day.
Now let's go from there. Go to 1 Corinthians 5. Write down Numbers 21, 4 through 10. That's when the Most High sent snakes to kill Israel because they was murmuring and complaining. Read 5. Read up a little. Read verse 1. 1 Corinthians 5.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1.
Read.
It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, such fornication as is not so much as named among the Gentiles, that one should have his father's wife.
Now there's some transgressions, unfortunately. There's some things that it's not as simple as, brother, I forgive you. Even in today's time. If a man sleep with another man's wife, for an example, if a man sleeps with another man's wife, there is no prayer hands, prayer circle, we love you, brother, we forgive you. No, it is none of that. It's, we delivered you to the Lord. And whatever the Lord wants to happen to you, that's what happens to you. Same thing. If you got a brother in here bringing in damnable heresies about breaking God's commandments and not keeping the feast of the Lord, you got a brother in here that's doing that type of thing. We don't have no, thank God we don't have no brother in here, but I'm just giving an example. We got a brother in here that's secretly trying to coerce brothers not to keep the laws of the Most High God. That's not your brother. And pass it off like it's just a doctrinal difference. No, that's a serious thing. That brother got to get up out of here. And there should be no contact with a brother like that. But we have some brothers that's too soft to even do something like that. Would you survive in the wilderness? You wouldn't survive in the wilderness, because some of us wouldn't even have the guts to carry out what Moses said. Don't trick yourself and think that you would. But even in today's time, we're not killing nobody. But there's some transgressions that can't be winked at. There's some things that just can't be winked at. There's some things that it just has to be the Most High got to deal with you, and we have to sever that. Paul is using this example of a man laying with another man's wife. Watch this. Read.
Verse 2. And ye are puffed up, and have not rather murmured, that he that have done this deed might be taken away from among you. For I verily, as absent in body, but present in spirit, have judged already as though I were present.
Read.
Concerning him that have so done this deed.
Read.
In the name of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, when ye are gathered together, and my spirit with the power of our Lord Mashiach Yahushua, to deliver such as one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord Yahushua.
You see that? Unfortunately, no matter how much we love each other, if we do something that egregious within this body, that's why we have things called judgment in here. Because that makes you have the fear of the Most High God. Because when you put that judgment down, if a brother commits such treason like that, right? For an example, and we put the we tell that brother that he's excommunicated or whatever, and cannot be amongst the body of believers. But we still got like 5 Jakes that, you know what, I gotta, still my brother. That's not good. Because what that doesn't show the fear of the Most High God. That doesn't show what the Most High God requires from us as judges. It's the difference from the wilderness, but it's the same. In this time, we have things like that has transpired. And unfortunately, it's going to happen even more in the future. Unfortunately, these things are going to happen, and we have to maintain our chastity. That's why the scripture says, would you surviving the wilderness? Would you survive? Would you survive whatever temptation is happening to you? Brothers, be careful. Sisters, be careful. Satan's he out there. He's trying to sift us like wheat. Right now, Satan is trying to move in between us right now. In your homes, in your marriages, making your marriage feel all out of whack, and then you start looking at something else. Sisters start getting weak in the spirit. Then a man comes along. He do everything your husband don't do. He seemed like the perfect guy. What's that movie called? Tyler Perry made?
I don't watch Tyler Perry.
What's that movie? You know the movie though. What's that movie with the girl? She cheated on her dude. He was a Temptation. Yeah, that one. You gotta watch that one at least. Everybody said you going off. You watch Tyler Perry. Get the stones right now. Stone this brother. Get that feminine spirit out of this brother. Now I'm
gonna watch.
Temptation was a good movie though. It was a good movie of morals. So I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Sister had a good man. He probably wasn't the flashiest dude, but he was a good man. He was working on his career. He didn't have all the money, but he was working towards something. Good God-fearing man. And then here comes Prince Charming with the money and the muscles and all of that. She ended up leaving the dude. He had the Hollywood life, and she ended up contracting some type of STD. Meanwhile, he ended up being her pharmacist. Cold game, huh?
Giving her the prescription.
Giving her the prescription, and he had married with a kid, I think.
He looking like, man, I dodged the bullet.
And he looking like, man. But it's real. Those things are real. But the point is, we got to make sure we got to make sure that we are surviving in this wilderness, because all type of manner of temptation is gonna come. And when those things happen, us as a body, we have to do judgment like Moses did. Now, the judgment might not me beating down gold or brothers beating down gold and making you drink it, but judgment would be, depending on the offense, we got to excommunicate said brothers or said sister. And it's no respect to person in that regard. You understand? This is the truth. This is reality. This is not the Christian church, because then if we, God forbid, a brother lay with another brother wife in here, and then we be like, oh, we forgive you, brother. And then what's going to stop the next brother be like, well, they forgave that brother. Love, brother. Love. Y'all don't love me no more? You did a grievous transgression.
An abominable.
Abominable. That's an abominable one. So at the end of the day, you got to parallel what we're doing now with the wilderness. You're going to see spirits start murmuring more. We got one more scripture I want to go to. But we gonna sound you're gonna see more murmuring and complaining around this time. You're gonna see more people going through stuff in their households around this time. You're gonna see more brothers flaring up against leadership at this time. You're gonna see all of that at this time. Ramping up typically around this time. You're going to see faces leave around this time. And then every year around Pentecost, what you see? You see an influx of more people coming. That's first fruits. It happened every year. How many, who been with us since the beginning? I know Gadal have, Ramayak has. Has it been like that every year?
You actually said that first, started,
Yeah.
like the congregation. You said from the beginning, it's going to be people, brothers, people that's going to tell out. You said, one of my word, showing up.
Close brothers and sisters too. Like close people to me. You know, people not here right now. People that was like me and my family's like this. Not here. I can't, oh my gosh, I love that sister though. I really did. No. Man, we got to keep moving. Huh? Mighty brothers and mighty sisters. Not here anymore. We got to keep going. I tell y'all, it's like at this time, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's like it's like y'all seen that movie Saving Private Ryan? Y'all remember that y'all remember that beach scene when they was on the beach? Legs get blown up, a grenade blow, boom. You waking up, you know, you hear that. You coming to, you check your body, you like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. I got my legs, I got my feet, I ain't got no holes in me. I'm straight. Then you look over and you see your boy, but you can't really tell what's wrong with him. You walk up on him and you turn him over. He missing his whole bottom half. He like, don't leave me down here. Don't leave me. And you see him do like this. Out of there. That's how this truth is in the spirit. Because if I try to save you, I'm going to get one of them bullets in my head. Y'all got to have that type of mindset. Look, in this truth, we love each other, but I'm going to tell you, it's still dog eat dog. You got to make it. You got to, what Paul say, you got to run this race like it's your last. It says you got to fight. You got to fight that fight. You got to run the race. We together, but I'm going to tell y'all something. You guys are running y'all individual race. If God forbid me or anybody else in here, y'all fall off in this wilderness, y'all better keep running. Don't stop. Don't look back. You got to keep going. Period. You can't stop. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This might hit home for a lot of y'all. If y'all can remember when you first came in this truth and you was mighty in the spirit and you was hungry in the spirit, and you can look back at yourself and you can honestly tell yourself that's not how I am now, you better get to changing something. You better get to changing something, because that is not good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If you was fervent, not wavering, content, consistent, on the money, on time, reliable, the whole nine, sisters, you too, and you look back and you not that no more, that's where that scripture says you better go back to your first love. You better go back to your first love, because you might be on the cusp of getting sniped. Or the cold thing is, you might be sniped and not know it. It's like that one, it was a boxer that died in the ring, but he didn't even know he was dead yet. He was still fighting. That's a true story. It was a boxer that died in the ring. He was still. Huh? That was his name? How do you pronounce it, Elder? Benekid
Perez.
Oh, I didn't know. Thank you. That's that 10 tribe in you. Now, for real, he was in the ring. He was already dead in the ring. He was doing this. And then the ref had to the fight is over. He's still standing up, he was dead already. He just didn't know it. His body didn't catch up to what was going on in his brain. So you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like you doing this, you moving and all that. Look, I'm gonna tell you, y'all might pop in for a feast here and there. Hey, I'm popping in to say shalom. All right, Charles. I won't see you in the next month, 2 months. I'll be back. Come back for a feast. Hey, I'm here. Nah, that don't mean nothing. When I see brothers and sisters like that, I be like, man, the brother might be dead on his feet. We've seen brothers like that. Brother come for every major feast and then disappear. Like, what a brother? Gone. Don't be that. You better stay fervent in this work. Because it's two things. It's a couple things you don't want to do. You don't want to be a murmurer and a complainer. And you want to stay fervent. Now watch this. Let's get one more and then we're going to get out of here. Let's go to number 16 and 1. Y'all got on your own time. It's so much to read when they was in the wilderness, and you could put that to your life.
The book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 1.
Read.
Now Korah, the son of Ishar,
I gotta bring this one up.
the son of Kohath, the son of Levi.
Y'all know
and
about these.
Dathan,
Y'all know about these sons, right?
and Abiram, the sons of Eliab.
Y'all know about these sons? We're gonna find out if you don't. Read.
And On, the son of Pelet, sons of Reuben, took men. They rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown.
Read.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them.
Moses, what makes you more special than us? Why are you leading Israel? We can do it too, just fine without you. That's not the spirit of the Most High. That is not the spirit of the Most High. Who put you in charge, Moses?
Sound like when they was in Egypt.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, who made you rule over me, Moses? Moses was going through the same thing we be going through today. Same thing. Elders, y'all been leading men longer than me. How many times have you experienced our brothers telling you why you in charge? Why Rashaf in charge? Why IQ in charge? Brother ain't did nothing, ain't did no sin. We need to take a boat, get the brother out of there. For what? What the brother do? Did he see with a brother wife? No. Is he robbing the church? No. Is he defrauding his neighbor? No. We just need him out of there. Because who said? You got a brother with that type of spirit? That's an evil spirit. That's an evil spirit. I said, hey, get that spirit up out of you. That's an evil spirit. Watch this. Let's see what happened. Read.
Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his and who is holy.
Read.
And will cause him to come near unto him, even him who he hath chosen will he cause to come up near upon him.
You know what?
Unto him.
And the crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like when you get that adversarial spirit, you see that spirit during this time too. It start rousing up. You know, it be subtle though at first. It's subtle little spirit, subtle here and there. You know, that spirit always moving deceit. You know, it try to slither around. Let me see who's not happy. Oh, that brother don't look happy. He was mad because the brother got on him because he was late. Okay, cool. Who else not happy? Let me look. He might send his wife might go fishing. You know, women go fishing too. They be going fishing. They be trying to, you ain't seen this sister all for I don't know how long. Don't even come to class. But as soon as she hears certain people coming, she got to go and get to talking. Hey, did you hear about that? Oh, Start rising and start doing that. Then once that spirit start moving in deceit like that, he get one person, and then they get 2 people, then they get 3 people, and then they get 4 people, then they get 5 people, and then next thing you know, you got a whole coup happening. Now brothers get strong, and that's how camps get strong armed like that. Brothers be moving in that wicked slide. Sisters be moving like that too. You'll see that in this wilderness period too, where people start preying on the emotions of the sheep. Because you know how Israel be murmuring and complaining a lot. So maybe Israel didn't like something, and that spirit is like, okay, cool, let me go. That spirit be rampant. That spirit be moving. Moves a lot. Now, that spirit happened among Moses. And what Moses do? He said, we'll let the Most High decide at the end of the day who he decides is supposed to lead his camp. Let's see what happened with the sons. Read.
God.
Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
And no, it's verse.
Was it verse 6?
Verse 5.
It was verse 6.
6.
Yeah.
This dude take you censers, Korah and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow.
Read.
And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doeth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, you sons of Levi.
Read.
And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you that the God of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel,
Read.
to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
Read.
And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also? For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord.
See Moses like, damn, y'all got everything. Y'all got the priesthood. You the apple of God's eyes within the camp. What more do you need? What more do you need? Like, ask yourself, what more do you really need? You the highest of the highest. You famous man of renown in Israel. But sometimes that ain't enough. You see that spirit kind of creeping up too in the wilderness. Brothers be feeling like, nah, see, it's all about the leader. It's all about this brother. This brother don't. This brother's headstrong. This brother this. Man, we got to go separate and do our own thing. We didn't have that happen too many times. Happens. I'm going to tell y'all, that's an evil spirit when that happened like that. That's an evil spirit. That ain't a spirit of the Most High. Straight up. Straight up. Moving in deceit like that. But this is the kicker, though. Let's see what happened. Read.
God. And what is Aaron that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, We will not come up. It is a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land of that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness.
You see what they said? They said, man, Moses was like, look, come up here and let's see who the Most High is with. Because Moses at first was trying to move in a righteous way. Like, let's see the Lord to show who. They're like, man, we ain't going up there. You took us out of the land of milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness. So what does that let you know that these sons was doing? These sons was appeasing to the murmuring of the sheep.
It's crazy calling Egypt the land that flowed with milk and honey.
They call Egypt the land of flowing with milk and honey.
Where they slaves at.
Crazy. Cold game.
Jake comfortable in their oppression.
Cold game. Watch this. Read.
It is a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that flowed with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us. Moreover, thou hast not,
because that's what they thought Moses was trying to do. It was like, yeah, and when you Moses was really trying to be a good man. He wasn't trying to be a prince over. That wasn't his duty. He wasn't trying to be a prince over them and to just rule over them. He was doing what the Most High commanded him to do in genuineness. They was like, nah, Moses, you took us out here because you just want to be a prince over us. Right? But a lot of times people project on you what's in them. They just wanted to be a prince over them, over the people. But they projected that upon Moses. Now, let's keep reading. We're going to read a couple more.
Verse 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that flowed with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. And Moses was very wroth and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their offerings. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them.
He like, look, Moses like, what have I done to them? Did I stick? That's what I just said. Moses was like, did I rob them? He like, Lord, I didn't take one ass for them, meaning their donkey. He like, I didn't steal from them. Did I sleep with their wife? Did I defraud them? What did I do to them? Like, really?
I ain't did nothing to neither.
I ain't did nothing.
One of them.
I ain't did nothing to them, Lord. But that's a common thing when you in leadership. People always think you did something to them when you didn't do nothing to them. Like, facts. Like, what did I do to that brother? You didn't pick up my phone when I called. I'm serious. I'm serious. That really happened to me twice. The first time it happened in my house. Remember the 7-foot brother? Y'all remember the 7-foot brother that was in my house? That brothers had to put down? You know why he was mad? Y'all want to know why he was mad? We ended up finding out? Because I didn't answer his call.
You talking about the brother on?
Yes.
On
Yes, the brother we had to put down. Yes, we tell the story all the time.
Turn the camera on.
No, not that brother. No, not that brother. Nah, not him. Not that 7-foot brother. Nah, that 7-foot brother solid. Yeah, the other 7-foot brother. That 7-foot brother solid. That's one of the most solid brothers I know. Not that brother. But the other 7-foot brother wanted to kill 5'5" Rata. I give myself like an extra inch. Brother wanted to kill 5'5" Rata because of a missed phone call. I am serious. I'm dead serious. The brother had a grudge against me because of missed phone calls. So I'm telling y'all, it be like random to the point where some of my brothers, they be like, hey, Rata, man, what do you be doing? I'm like, I don't be doing nothing. Like, for real. Hey, Rata, for real, seriously, what do you be doing? I'm like, I don't know. I don't be doing nothing. That's what Moses was like telling the Most High. I ain't robbed them. I ain't stole their money. I ain't sleep with their wife. I ain't do none of that. Why you say it's me for? That's what Moses was telling. But you know what happened, though? The cold thing about it is, we're going to finish it off, and I'm going to get one more verse, and we out of here. Watch this. Read.
And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow. And take every man his censer and put incense in them. And bring ye before the Lord.
Let's get to the point. Give verse 20.
Verse 20. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment.
Most High was like, I'm going to consume them in a moment. Read.
And they fell upon their faces and said, O God, the God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you.
So what ended up happening, so we could get to the point, what ended up happening is the Most High caused a sinkhole to happen. And they all was swallowed up in the ground, right? So the Most High killed all of them, swallowed them in the ground. Now this is the kicker. What do you think the nation of Israel said? You killed God's people. Why you do that? Elders, why you suspend him? Why y'all do that? Why you get rid of her? Why you do that? That's Israel for you. Today, y'all do today. Do the same thing today. Do the same thing today. Not Moses, they was trying to usurp you. They was trying to destroy you. They was trying to, the Most High. Go to verse 41. Watch what it says. Read.
Exodus 32 and 41?
Yeah.
20 and 41.
20 and 41, yeah. No. 16 and 41. Read. Watch. Read.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 41.
Read. Oh, Numbers 16.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 41.
Nah, when you get there.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 41.
Read.
But on the morrow, all the congregation of Israel congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, ye have killed the people of the Lord.
It's your fault, Moses. Now imagine Moses. I can feel Moses' pain, and I'm pretty sure every leader can feel Moses' pain. When you get blamed for something that you didn't even do, you're like, I ain't defraud these people. I ain't did nothing wrong with these people. They trying to kill me. The Lord protect me. Now the whole congregation trying to kill me now. That happens in the wilderness. Happens. That's why it take heart to lead God's people in the wilderness. Oh, this job ain't for the faint of heart. Oh, trust. It's not for the faint of heart. This is a job for you're gonna have to be stoic, strong, and just you're gonna have to be built with something. 10 toes down, 120 toes down. You're gonna have to both feet down. You know what I mean? Feet and hands down. For real. Because the same stiff-necked, hard-headed people in the wilderness is the same stiff-necked, hard-headed people in today's time. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this. People love to blame others for their mishaps. Instead of looking inside themselves, they gotta blame. It couldn't be me. It was them. They did it. He did it. I was her. It was he. They did. And what? No, it wasn't. You don't take responsibility for what you did. What did you do, brother? What did you do? And you notice people that murmur and complain to one another, they never say what they did. You ever had a person that was a murmurer say what they did? Unless you ask them and then it'd be brief. Well, yeah, I did do that. But still, they shouldn't have did that. That's just how Israel is. I'm telling y'all, you will be clipped if you have any of that in your spirit. So get that. If you have any of that, murmuring, complaining, gossiping, deceit, dissension, usurping authority, whatever it is, make sure you cleanse that. Let's finish this off and then we'll end it. Read.
Ye have killed the people of the Lord. Verse 42.
Read.
And it came to pass when the congregation was gathered against Moses and against Aaron, that they looked towards the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of God, the glory of the Lord appeared. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, get you up from among this congregation, that I may consume them, and as in a moment. And they fell upon their faces. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a censer and put fire therein from of the altar, and put on incense, and go quickly unto the congregation and make an atonement for them.
You see that? Even still, while the Most High was like, I'm gonna consume them, Moses was telling Aaron, go make an atonement for them, so all of them don't be put to death. And they had to get, and when you keep reading, they had to get rid of the ones that were still trying to usurp that authority against Moses. But the point is, if you guys don't stay ready, you can get clipped real quick. Get those spirits out of you. Right now, this is the time of the wilderness. Passover is almost complete. Unleavened bread is almost complete. We're entering into that wilderness. Don't be one of those souls that get clipped. Don't be one of those souls that get clipped. Don't have none of those personality traits that you see all up and down in the wilderness. Make sure you sticking close to the Most High God. You know, make sure that you're not falling into various diverse different temptations, whether it's lust, any type of form of addiction. Make sure you stay prayed up, because I'm telling y'all, this is the time of tribulation for a season. Your wives, your husbands, y'all gonna have more frequent arguments. It might be more frequent tension among the brothers in the camp. The kids gonna be at odds. Make sure you being watchful. Make sure you being vigilant, because this is the time where a lot of people get sniped. So you want to make sure you hold on tight and pray to the Most High. You make it to Pentecost. Come, get the Most High hand clap. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and close it out. Love y'all online. We hope you guys were very edified. You know what I mean? Make sure I like what this brother said. I like this. He said it really be admiration turned into jealousy. Yeah, admiration turned into jealousy real quick. That's very, very true. But yeah, we hope that this lesson was very edifying for you. Make sure that you guys stay in the spirit of the Most High and don't have none of the spirits that Israel performed in the wilderness. Go ahead. You want to say something now?
Yeah. One thing I take away from these stories is when Israel got chastised, the Lord was trying to correct them. And instead of taking that correction and self-examination, they murmured instead. So I got a precept to bring out.
Go ahead.
Real quick. Jeremiah 2:30. Jeremiah 2:30, it says, in vain have I smitten your children. They receive no correction. Your own sword have devoured your prophets like a destroying lion. So, don't shoot the messenger. And when the Lord smites you or puts you through something, he's attempting to correct you. Receive that correction. Don't turn don't turn and blame other people or look at yourself, look inwardly and understand what is the Lord trying to do in my life by this chastisement. Because the Lord said we will be tried like fire in the furnace of adversity.
And I'll say, and to that real quick, I gotta say this. Now it's serious because think about it. Everybody wants to be prophets. Being a prophet is a hard job. Being a prophet, you want to know how hard a prophet is? I want to know how hard it is being a prophet. Imagine this. I'm gonna put y'all through something that y'all. I'm fabricating this story. But imagine a brother and his wife have a miscarriage. And then the prophet of the Lord say, tell that brother he had a miscarriage because he's not doing something right. Do you know how hard that is? Think about it. Put yourself in the prophet's shoes when you got to tell somebody something. That's why they hated the prophets. They wanted to kill the prophets. Because the prophets always was telling, the prophets used to tell you, the prophet would tell you to your face, basically, you full of ish. For real. That's real. So y'all make sure that your spirits is right. Don't allow, I'll never forget this one thing what Ra'an said. He was teaching years ago, and he was like, he had situations where brothers said they had a problem with him and had to pull him to the side. You're like, what happened? Well, in class, you was looking at me a little too long, so I thought you was talking about me. He's like, I was just teaching. Yeah, for real. True story. Now you can't even look at it. You can't even look at the class. But be like, that brother was looking at me. That brother was like now I gotta teach with my eyes closed. Yeah, Israel, turn to Jeremiah 5 and 6. That's how it be, man. In the spirit, brothers be. I'm telling you, Satan create something out of nothing. For real. But y'all be careful, and it be happening around Passover season. I'm telling you, spirits be coming out of nowhere, be jumping on people. Don't let it jump on you. But if it do jump on you, pray, get it off of you. Huh? All right, love y'all. Get the Most High hand clap. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all Friday. See y'all Friday, online family. Until next time, we love y'all online. Enjoy your last day of unleavened bread. Shalom.